So we're going to be fixing our basket onto the front of the bike. You're going to need the mount, 2 bolts, the actual Y basket itself, and your wicker if you've chosen to have a wicker basket with it. So for the front part, you're going to need a 5mm Allen key to fit the mount onto the forks. You're going to want to line it up. So grab one of your bolts. It'll have a spring washer with it. That means that it's a washer that has a little bit of a cut in it. You can see here. And I'm going to fit that. Oopa. Just hand turn that in so it's in place. There's one. Get the other side and do the same on this side. There we go. These bolts might already be in your forks or they will be in the kit. So once they're just hand screwed in, get your 5 and you're going to twist to the right. If the wheel moves, just chock it with your foot, put your foot underneath the wheel. That one's nice and tight. Same with this side. There we go. And then using the long arm of the Allen key, just give it a couple more twists. Brilliant. Find your wire basket, place it on the mount. What you want to do is have a screw either side of the mount. So you can see how the mount is coming through here, and you've got a screw either side. What we're then going to do is find the bottom plate of this fixture, and we're just going to hold it in place as we slightly, again, hand screw these in so that it keeps it in place. There you go. With that hand screwed in, you're now going to need to find a 4mm Allen key. So moving it across. You want to fit it so that it's central on this bar, so I think that's about central there. And then with the 4mm, you're going to start tightening. So do one a little bit, and then move to the other side, and it will pull that bottom plate up. So once that's nice and tight, you can then move on to the last part of the mounting process. So you will have 2 screws with nuts and washers. So unwind one. You're going to want a washer on the side of the nut, so what it will look like is that paired off. The side fits into the front here, and then what you're going to want to do is put the washer and the nut on the back. So this might be a bit fiddly, this bit, holding the washer and the nut, but once you've got it slightly screwed on, it'll be good. So holding it in your hand like this, feed it on, and again, we're just going to hand screw that slightly so that it's nice and it's in place. So give it a twist, and you can see how it's fit from the front and the back. Do the same with the other side, so separate it up. Pop this through here, so it's through one side. Can be a little bit fiddly, like it will try and move. If you drop it, don't worry. There we go. And then with the washer and the bolt on the other side, twist it. Find your 4mm and an 8mm spanner or an adjustable spanner. You're going to place the spanner on the back on the nut, and then you're going to start screwing or twisting the Allen key so that it tightens it. Once it's relatively tight, move on to the next one, and we'll do the final tighten before we put the wicker basket in. Pop the 8 firmly on the back, and we're going to use the long arm to give it the last few tightening screws. There we go. There we go. The basket will be nice and secure. Grab your wicker, pop it in, and you're good to go.